Hi Gemini, welcome to your message you need to hear. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. All right, what does Gemini need to hear? Oh, okay. We've got death here. This could be a Scorpio you're dealing with. It's also about the process of grieving and things being ended and moving through the sadness, the guilt, the grief, the pain, the anger, all of that. It's a process, but it doesn't leave anything to question because there's definitely, but you can't not know what you know. You are very aware that there's been an ending now. I'm gonna sneeze. And oh dear, good sneeze. Sorry. There's coming out the other side transformed. So this could also be because of this ending, there's a transformation going on. Like there's this metamorphosis in place, taking place right now, but you're still very much sort of thinking about this ending, or at least where you've come from thus far. All right. Good gracious. Good gracious. We got the High Priestess here, Gemini. Okay, so let me... So this could be a situation involving a soulmate. There was someone that you were with for long period of time, longevity. We've got if we're talking about a person, this could be Cancer. Doesn't have to be, but if we're talking about a queen, it could be Cancer. This, again, a relationship of longevity, quite a long time with this person. It could be that there was some sort of betrayal, or there's been a definite ending. We see that here, the Ten of Swords. There's no coming, whatever happened, there is no coming back from it. This is a relationship in crisis to the point of someone, maybe there hasn't been that split yet, but someone's feeling like, I can't come back from this. I feel betrayed. I can't not know what I know. There's now a new normal because of this irreparable ending. And perhaps this is someone going online to find answers. This could be Gemini. This could be you, Gemini. So we got a Cancer and a Gemini here. Could be that. This could be feeling cut off, or you two wanting to talk about reconciliation, but again, there's been that Ten of Swords and there's this death, so there could have been a chance for it, but I don't know. We got the King of Swords, minor council could be involved here, could be lawyers were involved, but this is all about, maybe you cut this person off to be like, you know what, I'm out, I'm gonna be happy, but now there's this feeling of you being kind of by yourself, or you've still got a lot going on emotionally, but you're kind of guarded now, and you're getting to the point where you might feel like you're able to walk away. Maybe you involved yourself with somebody new, and that too has ended, but there's this heartache and sadness about things having ended and having to walk away from them and still grieving this process. And you're probably connecting to source, or trying to see your way through this with intuition, connecting to source, going inward. You poor thing. Okay, we've got the Four of Wands here. Ouch. Three of Wands. Eight of Wands, good gracious. King of Wands, why not? Judgment and the Moon. Okay, definitely Pisces, Cancer reference here because we got the King of Cups and Queen of Cups. That could be Pisces or Cancer. This could be Pisces or Cancer. This could be Pisces or Cancer. Gemini, you're moving into Pisces and Cancer territory here. Usually those two are always dealing with each other with my readings, but here we go. All right, so there's some sadness here about a relationship that had ended. This relationship over time that quite possibly, because of an affair, this King of Swords could be an affair with this King of Cups and Queen of Cups. That could have been you and your other person, Gemini. And maybe you, at one point, you talked about getting back together, but then more was discovered and it was just too much to get past the emotions. What's this Four of Wands about? For Gemini. Holy cow. What's this Four of Wands about? Stop it. It's Four of Wands. Got the marriage card or healthy transitions here. And someone being quite demanding, bitchy, cold-hearted, decisive, cutting. This could be man or woman. This could be somebody on the warpath regarding this marriage or transitioning relationship. Having clear-cut, decisive talks about what to do about this marriage. Maybe they want to tell you or they want you to know that it's just brass tacks at this point, but there's still a lot of anger and hurt, but let's just get this done and over with. Let's just decide and move on. What's this Three of Wands about? Strength. This could be Leo, but this is also about doing the right thing, about coming from a grounded, solid position. This is probably is this them? Are you still in the marital home with this person? Perhaps this is a relationship you have now. It's just very cut and dried. It's very business only type cold interactions, and someone is waiting to be able to move out, but they're waiting for stronger prospects, or they're waiting till the situation is better for them. I feel like that's interesting. Okay, yeah, because we got movement here. We got moving and waiting to be able to move. We got strength here, which is about coming from a good or grounded position, doing the right thing. Is this someone being stubborn and not moving out? Stubbornly waiting for things to be the way they want them to be before they move forward or move out? Is that what that is? What's this Eight of Wands about? There's been some unexpected developments. Is this a pregnancy, Gemini? Look at this. This is the Empress. This is the Divine Feminine. This is about nurturing, pregnancy, parenthood, abundance, creativity, creation. So, is this something unexpected here that maybe they can't move out because there's a pregnancy involved, or that there's a pregnancy involved. So all of a sudden now that changes things. We need to talk about this. Could also be, if it's not that, it could also be that there's, I don't know, I feel like it's that. I was going to say about this relationship that somebody thought was the bee's knees, but I don't think it's that. What's this King of Wands about? Well, Gemini, this feels like I hate to say it, but only because it's like looks like it fits, but I feel like in light of this development here, what either they realize, this is an unexpected realization, um, that this was indeed a relationship that was very solid and grounded and good and worth fighting for. And they do an about face and they take a leadership position and um, decide to make a secure offer. They want this stable new beginning, this stable new secure offer. And they're going to be like, all right, I'm at the helm. I got this. Let's move forward. Here's what I want. Here's my ideas. Here's what I want for us. Maybe this is you two coming through the fog and deciding to work things out, but it's going to be them taking control. I think that they're wanting to. This could be about wanting to go to talk to somebody or to get information about how to move through this and transition in this marriage. And I think they're wanting to move forward from a place of security and stability. That's right here. But there's something unexpected. Either there could be an unexpected pregnancy. This could be them doing something unexpected regarding this relationship. It could very well be they had a realization that this was a relationship worth fighting for, like I said. This could be someone wanting to, let's get a move on with this and get things, because I've got this solid relationship waiting for me and I really want to move out, but I'm not in a position to until you and I sort things out, and then I can move forward towards a new relationship, a new solid, stable relationship with this person. Could be that. This is could be's because this is general, right? But okay. All right, Gemini. Holy cow. Well, you know what? No wonder I'm like, could be. Because maybe there's some confusion or review for you also. Did this person ask you for a second chance? What's this judgment about? This looks like a second chance, a reconciliation because someone wants to work things out. Looks like it's going to be you making the offer. Looks like you're the one in review, or this could be about but this is working things out. This is movement forward, victory, working things out. It could be you going off on your own, but I feel like this is you. Maybe this Eight of Wands is connected to that. Is realizing, holy cow, wait a minute, I don't want to walk away from this. This is pretty sure and solid. I mean, this could be you going on by yourself, but what's this moon about? What's this moon about? For Gemini. This could be Pisces or Cancer, and here we've got Scorpio. Alright. Hold on. So I think if we're talking about what you could say to them, quite possibly, this is about you. Maybe you need to tell them that you realize you were, this is all about atonement. This is about things being in review, looking at your contribution to something and recognizing where you were wrong or what happened, or saying you're sorry, asking for that second chance, or at least going, I accept and acknowledge my contribution to this situation, good and bad. I just want you to know that this is me karmically resetting the scales here. And then there's forward movement, there's victory and success. That in and of itself, being able to atone, could be that success or victory or moving forward. I think they want to know how you feel about moving forward. Look at this. We got the moon here with the Knight of Cups. This is confusion. This is illusion. This is deception. This is things being unclear. This is... what else about this moon? 2 Knights. Holy cow. Movement forward, transition. I think they need to know how you feel about things, about if you're open to reconciliation. They need to know how you feel. What's this High Priestess about? If they haven't made an offer, I think they will, and I think they're going to want to hear how you feel about that. It's funny because I'm like, there's no coming back from this. We got the Death card, we got the Ten of Swords, but apparently this person does an about face, and they're wanting to. It's almost like here you are coming and saying you're sorry, and here they are going, I know, I got this. Here's what we're gonna do. Are you on board? Can we talk about your feelings though? Like, how is this gonna happen? High Priestess. Yeah. Wanting a new beginning after this ending. That's exactly, we got the Ten of Swords here, the Ten of Swords here. This is all about a new, stable, secure beginning and or offer, and someone probably going inward to either think about that if they're in receipt of the offer, or thinking about how to make that offer. And I want to say that this very well could be issues about parenting. Let's put it that way, because this is unexpected. And over here we see someone, you know, we got brass tacks here. Let's just get her done. Let's just figure out, we got maybe some online activity. Let's just deal with very logically with this transition, most likely out of the marriage, right? We got the cutoff card, and then we got the Three of Wands here, where it's like, okay, well, now we're waiting to see. And this is the right thing to do, is to wait and see, to kind of make plans but not make that move yet, right? And then all of a sudden, about face, could be parenthood, or it could be, again, somebody realizing this is a stable relationship worth fighting for, or a prosperous, abundant, loving, nurturing relationship worth fighting for, and them rising up, getting vertical and going, this is what I want and this is how I want to do it, and I know what needs to be done. And then here you are, quite possibly apologizing and also being receptive to a reconciliation and forward movement, or at least acknowledging your part, and then both of you are able to move on because of that. But I think we got 2 offers here. I think this is about you two clearing the air. Someone's definitely thinking about how to move forward and how to have this new beginning even after this ending, and I think it's with you. I don't think it's with somebody else. So even after all that's happened, I still feel like they're wanting to come back, Gemini. Okay. Stuck. Well, there's definitely that, right? This is all, I think I mentioned that too, that this could be that, I mean, we got the Three of Swords, we got the Ten of Swords, we got the Eight of Cups, but there's that feeling of being, because this is a process, so at times you might very well feel stuck because it's a process, and looks like a lot has gone on here, and it's like, it's a lot to process emotionally. And especially if there were strong feelings with this person, you're not going to want to be quick to have that cut off, or, I mean, either way you do it, it hurts. You cut it off, it hurts. If you don't cut it off, you're still stuck, and what was I going to say? This could also, again, be someone being stubborn, and not moving forward, or stubborn, staunchly staying, but I don't feel like that. I feel like this is someone that's just wanting forward movement and to do the right thing and to be in a secure position, and this could be them wanting to move out, but they can't yet. And then all of a sudden this, and I know this isn't the unexpected reading, but you know, this is a game changer. This Eight of Wands here. We got forward movement and distance involved, or moving out, moving away, and also being grounded, nurturing, calm, stable, solid. So yeah, okay. It doesn't jive that someone's being stubborn and trying to, you know, sabotage things and being petty and all that. I don't think this is, I think someone feels stuck. I think you might feel stuck, but I don't think someone is deliberately sabotaging things here. Gemini. What would Gemini's person say to them? Gemini. What would Gemini's person say to them? Gemini. Being apart has been life-changing for me. Yeah, we've got 2 cards of distance here. Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So, okay, you're gonna want to punch me in the throat. But honestly, it's like, they're like, all right, let's do this. You know what? I feel this way, that way, the other. I know this, I know that. And you're like, I'm sorry. Or you're like, okay, well, let's move forward. But how are we going to do that? Like, I feel like you're both open to it. Even though there's been this betrayal, this loss, this ending, this... I mean, and we got... After all this happened, I still feel like you're going to be open to it. And if it's not about reconciliation for you, it's about cleaning the slate. It's about reckoning. It's about realizing my part in this, your part in this. I get it now. Now I am able to move forward, whether it's just with that person or not. This is all about success after things being in review, after a karmic reckoning, being able to move forward. It does involve someone else, though, working things out, forward movement with someone typically. This is with the help of another or others. So just be aware of that. You know, maybe this is about you two being friends, coming back together, clearing the air with each other, and being able to move forward as friends. Maybe they need to hear that you're stuck. What else was I going to do here? Oh, the Norman. Okay. Gemini. I feel like they want to work things out, though. Honestly. Got the King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. We got the Empress, Strength. Gemini. Yes. Okay, so this is... Well, shoot. I shouldn't get too happy. Sorry. This is... The key is a very positive card, and it speaks to success, problems being able to be resolved because there's a long-standing relationship with this person. So it could vary. This, remember I said here just friendships. It could be, this could be a relationship that turns into a very strong friendship. It could be that maybe this is about you two were supposed to be friends. I'm not going to say supposed to be. Don't shoulda, coulda, woulda. But whatever you're facing now with this person, there will be resolution. And it looks like this person, it might turn into a long-lasting, stable, reliable friendship. This could be saying that this long-lasting, stable, reliable friendship that turned into a relationship will be resolved. Whatever the problems are, this is about you two discovering the key together to unlocking the problem, or unlocking, figuring out a way to move forward with this. So it's like it's in process right now. This is process. This is also transformation. Things are shifting and changing. And, you know, rightfully so that you feel stuck. It definitely is a process, but I feel like this person's going to do an about face and wants to come back and make things right. And I feel like you're going to be open to it, if for nothing else, getting closure and moving on. There's still a lot of confusion about what's going to happen in the future, about how you feel. And I think that's going to be the key to figuring out what direction or trajectory this relationship is going to take. Because we've got confusion and illusion here, but we've got offers: passion, emotion, forward movement, and stability. So definitely something you might be able to, honestly, it's almost like you might be able to work it out with this person after all. Even after all of this right here. I hope so. I mean, everybody wants a happy ending, right? Okay. I wish you luck with this, Gemini. I hope you are able to work it out with this person. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. Take care.